Disney Plus just lost 1.7 million subscribers, and now Blue Sky is saying it must be because of Jimmy Kimmel's cancellation. His brief pause is the cause for so many households over the US of A saying goodbye to Disney. Well, it's just too bad we have other thoughts on that, and there might have been something else that shed viewers from the House of Mouse. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Back again, we are to bring you the news you need to know. Hey, drive-bys, get your jumbo pencils ready. It's time to take the train on down to getting rid of the insane in Hollyweird. Today, we're talking about Jimmy Kimmel and whether or not he was the impetus, the momentous one who caused so many to flee Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu. And by the way, we don't think it's true, and neither will you after this video. Let's explain. Let's dive in, folks. Hit the like button. And we're on our way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. It's out of Engadget, and it's very brief. It's very brief, but it's just what we need. It's by Anna Washinko. It says, Disney reportedly lost 1.7 million paid subscribers in the week after suspending Jimmy Kimmel. Now, that's an interesting thing to say because, well, other stuff happened. So let's talk about that. The planned Disney Plus price hike may have sped the company's choice to return the talk show to air. Oh, okay. Reporter Marissa Kabas, founder of The Handbasket, posted on Blue Sky today. You know, that's a great way to start every article out there. Talk about, well, it came from Blue Sky. That's a happy place, eh? More than 1.7 million subscribers canceled their paid Disney streaming plans between September 17th and September 23rd. The total allegedly includes subscriptions to Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN. That falloff reportedly marked a 436% increase over the usual, they call it churn rate. That's not really the right term for that. That would be cancellations. So 436% increase over the usual cancellation rate. Disney, and here's where they're so sneaky, but they're not. I wish they'd be smarter. I really do. They need to make our jobs harder. Because the headline says Disney reportedly lost 1.7 million paid subscribers in the week after suspending Jimmy Kimmel. And factually, that's true in sort of the worst way to be true, because look at this. Disney also chose to increase subscription prices last week. Which could prolong the wave of cancellations. Kabas source also claimed that Disney sped the return of the late night show because it had planned to announce the price hike last Tuesday. Now, wait a minute. So what we're saying is two things happened. They announced a price hike and Jimmy Kimmel got canceled. And they're trying to tell us all that it wasn't, because they're kind of alluding to, it was all left-wing people, Jimmy Kimmel lovers.
Yeah,
it was right. They canceled their Disney Plus, and 1.7 million left. And they bury in the article, oh, by the way, they increased prices. So there's two flaws in thinking in this. Okay, two flaws. First flaw is the idea that the price hike didn't have anything to do with people saying, no, I'm not paying that. The second flaw is the idea that all the people who canceled their Disney Plus subscriptions canceled because Disney canceled Jimmy Kimmel, and not because people said, darn it, they're already bringing him back. I'm out of this. I'm done. You bring him back, I'm out of Disney Plus. So they have, it's a psychological game on two fronts. It's gaslighting on two fronts. They got to get better at this. Because we know them better than they know themselves. Derek, I see you laughing about it. Derek, did 1.7 million people turn off Disney Plus because of Jimmy Kimmel? And did they do it because they wanted Kimmel back, darn it?
Well, I mean, if they really wanted him back, they got him back, but they aren't coming back. Like the people that canceled, they probably saw the price hikes coming. It's like, oh, I'm not getting this thing back. I'm gone, because what are you watching on Disney Plus anyway? Like most of these guys didn't watch anything on Disney Plus, which is why it was so easy for them just to get rid of it. It was just sitting there on their account. Like, yeah, let me get rid of Disney Plus to kind of teach Disney a lesson. But ultimately, yeah, I don't think it was just about Jimmy Kimmel. I think they saw the price hikes coming and they said, this is probably a good excuse and I can do a little virtue signaling online to all my buddies, show them my little cancellation receipt or whatever, and say, yeah, I'm canceling Disney Plus over Jimmy Kimmel. But I guarantee you those same people didn't come back once they brought Jimmy Kimmel back. So I think this is all the way bad for Disney. I'm just laughing and having a good time with it. I think Disney is in a really, really good position at this point in time. I'm loving it.
Well, isn't that a double doozy, though? The idea that they had the Jimmy Kimmel thing going on and they raised the prices. I mean, that's impressive.
Let us not make the mistake we're making. We keep saying 1.7 million people. No, it's 1.7 million families, households. It's a lot more than 1.7 million people.
Well, here's the other thing, Lou. There's another part to this. And I don't want to say that they tried to be this tricky, because I don't know that they did. So this is some speculation on my part. But when they say that it includes Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN, let me just suggest that it's possible that if you had all three and you canceled all three because you had them all bundled together, that they're counting that 3 times. I'm not saying that that's what they're doing, but they could be, and that'd be an easy way to get that number up there and then say, Jimmy Kimmel is so darn popular, 1.7 million left, when really that number is minuscule.
And also, Pro, consider the source. It was somebody on Blue Sky that reported.
Yeah, you got to love this. I'll say it again. Let me read this to you again. Reporter Marissa Kabas, founder of the Handbasket.
As in hell in a handbasket, right?
What the heck is the Handbasket? You know what? I'll pull it up, folks. I'll pull it. This is the most attention the Handbasket has ever had. We didn't even know the Handbasket exists. The Handbasket. 100% independent journalism by Marissa Kabas. Well, there you go. And geez Louise, Engadget, come on. I'm not trying to be mean. 33 likes, 27 likes, 34 likes. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Engadget, you're not a small outfit, okay? You're not quit trying this stuff. We got to stop catching you this easily. Like, make it harder.
Hey, man, Pro, I got to drop, man. I got something I got to get to right now.
Derek, as you go, quickly, plug your channel, man, because it's worth it.
Oh, thank you. Derek Anderson, the DA. Thank you once again to the Pro family for, subscribing. You guys, a lot of you guys are subscribers, so I appreciate it. And we got the nightcap coming up tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be hanging out, just having a good time. So hang out with us. We appreciate it, Pro. Always a pleasure. I'll see you guys around on the next one. Peace out.
You the man, Derek.
You bet.
All right, Ron, it goes to you. 1.7 million decided to drop out of Disney Plus same time as they announced a price hike. Blue Sky and a few people apparently decide that it's all about Jimmy. I don't see the connection there. What say you?
I don't. What's the source for the actual number, though? I mean, that's 1.7 million. They usually can't get a source from Disney Plus subscribers that quickly anyway. And plus, this is over a period of time. So there was a number of things that happened. You have Kimmel being suspended, but only suspended. He wasn't fired. Nothing ever happened. He just went into some talks. So why would people cancel over that anyway? Obviously, the price hikes, we all heard about that. And a lot of people are going, well, I don't need to Disney Plus. So the majority of people that canceled likely canceled because of price hikes. But then there are also people that may have canceled at the end of that, seeing price hikes and going, wait, they brought Jimmy Kimmel back? That's another million people that canceled. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. But the number also, it's hard for me to wrap my head around that many people just dropping Disney Plus in such a short amount of time. And was it particular to the United States? Was it, what's the overall scope of this whole thing?
Well, here's what I don't understand, Lauren. If Jimmy Kimmel is so amazing that 1.7 million people will cancel their Disney Plus in disgust for Disney daring to pause him, then why are they not watching him? Why is it not in the ratings? Like, what is happening?
Which is why it's more likely people who said, I'm disgusted with this guy and the fact that they're keeping him, I'm out of here.
Right.
And the idea that it's the left that canceled is ridiculous.
I can testify to that fact because I canceled when he made his comments. So, I have a lot of suspicion about the conclusion they're drawing about who canceled and why.
Well, let me go to Fox News real quick. They've got some info. Jimmy Kimmel sheds 64% of audience after short-lived rating spike. Okay, we knew about that. Brian Vlood's covering this. They have something additional I'd like to bring to the attention of everybody, because there's this sentence down here that says Kimmel shed even more viewers in the advertiser-coveted demographic of adults aged 25 to 54. By Thursday, and listen, Nielsen's not going to give us the numbers now. I don't know that we'll ever get them again, because he won't make it into the top 10 of anything. So I don't know how we're going to ever find out just how bad things are. Maybe Late Nighter will give it to us. But Fox News says that by Thursday, he had dropped 73% of the demo. 73%. Lou, they've got a dead show, and they're trying to tell us that no. People love Jimmy. People love him.
The other number we'll never hear, but that really does know? The check that Sinclair or Nexstar writes to Disney once a month for carrying their programs based on advertising revenue.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And comparing that to 6 months ago.
And let me say this, Lou. You were spot on exactly. You knew exactly what was going to happen with that whole situation with the affiliates. You called it perfectly. And kudos to you, sir. You.
I just,
You just know things.
I just calls them as I sees them. What can I say?
Marvin calls it like you sees it. What do you think about Jimmy Kimmel in terms of where does this go now that the viewership's back down? It'll probably be worse than it was before. He'll probably have 70 or 80,000 people in the demo watching. Like, where does this, because now Disney has to make a decision next year about whether to keep him or not. And the only thing they have to fear more than ratings is this outcry, this outburst that they're going to get from Blue Sky.
Well, it's amazing to me that he's fallen out of the public conversation so much. It is the equivalent of a child who is screaming because they want a cookie, and then when they finally get the cookie, they decide they're not hungry anymore. It is because they all hollered, and I mean, I have a friend who's extremely left wing, and was talking about how Disney Plus needed to be boycotted and Hulu needed to be boycotted, and I said, this is before he came back, I said, did you watch him before? And if he comes back, will you watch him then? And the answer to both of those questions was an honest no. And that's the thing. They want him there, but they don't want to actually engage with the show. It's like having a nightlight in your room, but not turning it on.
I wish we knew, like, this week. I want to know the viewership this week.
I do too.
Because it's going to be worse than it was before. He's going to be below Fallon.
What I really want to know is, how did Celebrity Family Feud and the local news do when it aired in his time slot?
That would be lovely to know. That would be lovely to know. Because he's down at the point.
I can't.
He's down at the point where, honestly, if you put in reruns of The Price is Right, which I know is on a different network, I'm just using it as an example because I know that it pulls in 4 million. Just about anything would outperform Jimmy, including journalists on Blue Sky.
A test pattern.
Oh, wait, like the colors. You mean the color bars?
The Indian head,
Oh, yeah. Well, they definitely can't do that again. They'll have to be,
you're right.
Yeah, have to be generals instead. And yet again, folks, we have come to the end. But what a video it has been, and we hope you agree. Folks, if you had a good time with us, consider clicking that like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell, and drop a comment right on down below. We care about your thoughts. Folks, we also want to invite you to partake in thatparkplace.com. Of course, www. You get the idea. Thatparkplace.com. It is the website telling the truth, and it is a rising star across the web for pop culture news coverage and analysis. Go over there and bookmark it today. Folks, we're bookmarking you as a great guest that we appreciate. Until the next time we have the honor of spending time with you, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, folks, you better believe it, keep having fun.
Jump into the water.
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun. Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.